All right. All right. All right. We back with another episode of Liquid Truth Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Today I'll be sipping on the Patron. My friend doesn't drink, so that's good. That's okay. That's okay. But today we have with us Miss. Introduce yourself.
That's the brat body.
Okay, okay. And she is an actor and a model. And then she also has a real deep, like, I guess we would call it like confessional or story for us today. That's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm really excited to bring this to y'all because it's like some real stuff. See, like one of the first episodes that I have where somebody's been courageous enough to tell a story, but we'll get to that later. So, anyways, you know what I'm saying? Introduce yourself, tell them a little about yourself, you know what I'm saying?
How y'all doing? My name is Stacks the Brat Body. I am from Houston, Texas. Just raised, okay, not born. I was born in North Africa, which is Morocco. I speak different languages.
What?
I'm into what you want to ask?
You say you speak them languages? Say something. Say something in Moroccan.
Into my zwinning bezeffiket ezwuni.
Damn, what was it? Slow that
I
down. That
just
went fast.
Well, because you have to speak like that. And so much winning because there's winning, meaning I said, you guys are wonderful. Thank you for listening.
Oh, word. Okay, I just wanted to hear that. Different languages be so sexy. Well, go ahead.
Um, I am let's see. More of me is really my testimony, but of what I do outside of that, I love to model. I love heels. I've always been
Hmm.
obsessed with heels. So I've got into modeling as a young girl. I love boxing. Boxing is one of my number one things out of everything. Um, and right now I'm into acting. I started some acting. So I got two movies already on Tubi. They short, but one of them is called Welcome to Fat Bellies. And then the other one is called Pressure. Pressure is on its way. Fat Bellies is already on Tubi, so you can go on there and look it up. It's called Welcome to Fat Bellies. And then, like I said, Pressure is on its way. And that's the one I did with the dude that plays on Biggie Smalls. And then right now, I'm working on a movie. I am the main role of the New Jack Houston. It's like the New Jack City, but it's the New Jack Houston. They brought it to Houston, and I'm playing a major, well, the whole movie, a main role, and then that's on the workings right now. I'm still filming into that right now. Um, I'm in the
What's your
middle of writing my book.
what's your character in New Jack Houston?
So my character is Lauren. My name is Lauren on there. And basically the dude, he is one of the main, like he's like a cartel type of dude, but from Houston, Texas. Everybody's scaring him. Um, he runs the streets, saying he runs the niggas. Can nobody say nothing to him, and everything like that. He's just a dangerous guy. And me, I'm the basically female version of him. I run his operation, our business, our empire. You know what I'm saying? I gotta kill niggas to get them out the way. You know what I'm saying? I run business or whatever. Everybody's scared of me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't take no shit from nobody. I don't smile. I'm very sexy, but I don't smile or nothing like that. I keep it gangster and professional and stuff like that. And I'm not scared of my dude, even though everybody's scared of him. I'm not scared of him, but we
Okay.
go together.
Okay. So you like the gangster version of him.
Yeah,
Of so you got a gangster role in there. So you knocking niggas out and killing motherfuckers
yeah.
and shit like that. Okay.
Yeah, a little something.
So with the boxing, you say you was boxing. I ain't even know that. How long you have been boxing? Like you did like well you had matches or you just like workout boxing or you like been in matches and stuff.
So when I was little, I used to love boxing because of stuff that I've been through. We're gonna get to how I got to boxing later, but I've been boxing since I was I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna say like 7 years old. I always liked the boxing. But when I came to America, I seen that it was a lot of boxing going on out here. And because in my country we deal with a lot of soccer, with soccer things, they play a lot of soccer. That's the biggest sport out there.
Oh,
And
how old you was? Hold on. How old you was when you came to America, by the way?
I was 8 years old.
Okay, okay, 8.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
Um,
by yourself or
no,
with
I
family?
came. No, I came with my mother and my two little brothers and my grandmother. My grandmother is the one that brought us here.
Okay, okay. Grandma baby.
Oh, please, no, 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 no. I hate my grandma. I will kill her right now if I can. No,
Oh, oh, oh,
no.
goodness. I guess we'll get into the why you hate your grandma a little later. So boxing and then soccer. So you saw that a lot of people was into boxing over here. And when you came straight to
Yes.
Houston, or you came to like into like New York or somewhere like that?
No, we went to Detroit. We
Oh,
went
Detroit.
straight to,
Okay.
yeah, we went to Detroit for a little bit. And to be honest with you, I don't remember the stay over there. Like, I don't remember nothing
Hmm,
uh about that place. I just remember Houston. So,
okay.
yeah. But yeah, go ahead. What if you want to ask me
So
anything?
like you'll say boxing and you saw people's into it and
Yeah, I saw people. I came here and I every time I was watching TV, it was English. It wasn't like Arabic news no more. It was English news, and but I wasn't understanding nothing, and they would show like some boxing matches and stuff that's coming up or whatever, and I was get so excited um and then my aunt, she would see me like, when I get mad, I would punch the wall. But I wouldn't punch the wall like any normal kid would just like, boom, yeah, whatever. No, I would literally go in there and, what I'm saying, like punch the wall, and I would come out like not hurting or nothing. And so she would just be like, you you need a boxing bag, like you need either anger management or boxing bag. And then so she would take me to the gym with her. She would work out, and the gym she would go to, it had they had boxing bags, and she took me there. And then like while she's working out, I would be on by the boxing bags, and I would just be over there, and my pulse and my shoulders and everything. You know what I'm saying? My reach and everything was good. My neck gesture, my feet, my legs, my thighs, and then my hips, how everything was standing. You know what I'm saying? How I fold my knees. Everything was just good, like, and the dude, like her coach or whatever, that's there with her, he was just like her trainer. I mean, he was just like basically telling her, like, man, who's that? She said, it's my niece. And he was like, well, she should get in boxing or whatever, like she good. And she put me in boxing for a little bit. And I got actually trained by Van Damme. I don't know if you know who that is, but I got trained by one of
no,
the brothers.
who don't know who don't know who Van Damme is? Come on now.
Because some people just ignorant and don't know who that is. That's all.
Jean-Claude Van Damme,
Yes.
Bloodsport, shit like that. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Um,
that's in Detroit? That's in Detroit, right? Oh, that's in
yes.
Houston. Okay, Detroit. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. Um, and so we trained out there for a little bit, and then we moved down here to Houston, and I don't know where we was at in Houston, what side of town where we was, but my little brother was into karate. So he didn't say he wanted to be in karate, but the fact that I was always walking around punching on things hard, he would walk around kicking and saying, "Hey, hey, oh," you know what I'm saying, and just talking about some Dragon Ball Z's and throwing balls, and I'm like,
Hey,
"What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? What is climbing on walls and climbing on couches?" And she was like, "Karate, it is for you." And
uh,
so she had Van Damme teach him karate, and then she taught me boxing. And then while I was in training, um, so I was in training. I was doing really, really good. My little brothers actually won all their belts. To be honest with you, they won all their belts fucking with that dude. Teaching them really, really good. They won their belts. And then me, I was in training and I was doing really good. And then an accident happened where I can't no longer fight no more. And when I turned 16, I was supposed to get my hands registered and everything. And I wasn't able to. Before I turned 16, I wasn't able to do that because my aunt, when we was staying with her, she basically she basically took jalapeno peppers, and I mean not jalapeno peppers, hot sauce, and poured it in a spoon, and she poured it in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? And because she was trying to get me to tell the truth. Because what happened was I was in school, I was still young. I was literally still young. Um, and I was in school and I didn't speak no English out here. I was out here. I had this is around, when I just came out here and I was in school. I didn't um I didn't speak no English like that, and so it was a test that we had to do in school. And in order for you to pass this test, bro, you had to speak English. Like that's just it. And I had a translator, but that wasn't enough for me to understand what was going on. And so if you pass this test, you can win a prize. And the prize was one of them glow in the dark markers that you write in the paper, but you turn the marker around, you put the light switch on there, and then
Yeah,
it'll show
magic
you.
marker. Yeah, it's a magic
Man,
marker.
that shit blew my mind because I've never seen no shit like that before in my life. I come from my country, but I come from, when we get to that, we'll get to that. You understand more of what I'm talking about now. But me knowing, me being the way I was like, man, I'm not fixing to win this damn. I'm not fixing to pass this test.
So what, you cheated?
So, nah, I don't know. See, one thing about me, I ain't know nothing about no cheating. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you what I did. Like, I did what anybody would do that had common sense, bro. That didn't speak their language. If I don't speak your language and you want me to pass some shit, and in order for me to get something, I gotta pass this shit. What do you think I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna take it because there ain't no need for me to learn shit. I'm gonna take it. I'm just gonna take this motherfucker. So what I did was I waited till everybody went to recess, and I walked back in the classroom. And I was so young, I didn't know they had a camera. They had a camera sitting right there in the corner watching me, and I'm the only one in that class.
Chill.
I'm thinking like I'm the smart, I'm smart and shit. And camera watching me the whole time, bro. I'm thinking I'm by myself. And I opened the door. I went behind the teacher's desk, opened the door, and the marker box was right there. It was a whole box right there. And I picked it up, you know what I'm saying? And it tells you the magic marker, you know what I'm saying, that it got a glow, and it just tells you like all types of crazy. It tells you, but it shows you pictures, and I can't read what it tells you. I can just see what it shows you because I
Right.
couldn't speak English. So I took it, put it in my bag, went home right after school, went home because the test wasn't until like that week coming up. So I went home. And went home, I was so excited, opened the box up, you know what I'm saying? Da, da, da. I didn't know what the hell to do with this. They saying it says something about a paper. I see that it has a paper right there. I went and got a paper and it says write on it. It shows you that to write on it. And I just put a mark on it like that. Then it shows you to flip the thing, the pen, and press the button. And then I flip the pen and press the button, and then you can just see that line that I drew. And I was like, and I was so excited. Man, next thing you know, my aunt comes knocking in the room. Ding, ding, ding. I'm like, she comes knocking in there. She comes in there and she said, telling me in Arabic. She's like, did you steal something from school? And I'm like, no. And she's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yes. And she's like, okay, well, the principal wants me to come to school to look at a video, whatever. And I'm like, okay. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about because I don't know nothing about no camera. I see that there was a camera there, but I don't know what that is because I've never seen it in my life. Do you understand
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I don't know what the fuck that is. It could have been this thing right here for my fan, you know what I'm saying, in my life. It could have been this. I don't fucking know what the damn thing was. But she was just like camera and I'm just over there like, and she's like, well, I'm about to go see the video. And I'm like, don't know what the fuck she's talking about. And she goes to school, she sees the video, she comes back home and she was like, so you sure you don't want to tell me what you did? And I'm like, and she's like,
Bad.
okay. So she goes to the kitchen, she gets a little spoon, and then she gets the hot sauce, and then she pours it in there, and it opens she makes me go like this, and she opens my eyes, and then pour it, and then she pours four, 2 scoops here, 2 scoops here, four together. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
And
that shit had to hurt.
that
That's
affect that
rough.
yeah, that affected my eyes, bro. Like that, I had to have surgery in my eyes and everything. Like, but right after that, a couple months after that, it kind of caused a lot of damage. Where, see, when you in boxing, when you're young and you're in boxing and you're doing good, they really like you. They start putting you like through medical tests. You gotta like
Hmm.
go get your brain checked, your heart checked. You gotta make sure your
Right.
everything is good, bro. Like your medical, you're good. Then when they go from the brain, they check your eyes, and you gotta have 20/20 vision. And if you don't have 20/20 vision, you can't fight. My vision
Right.
was good. And so this dumb lady did that shit to me. And when they went to tell me like I need to go start doing my tests so I can go ahead and sign my contract and I can get in boxing and I can, start training as a young girl, start doing matches and stuff. Man, them people went and ran my shit, my exam on my eyes and everything. My brain was damaged. I had blood clots in my shit from stuff I'm gonna tell y'all about. And and then I couldn't do nothing after that, man. They tested my shit and everything was just bad. And they were like, oh wow, she can't do nothing. All she can do, if she wants, she can box to be a trainer. She can train when she gets older, like train other people.
Yeah. So
But that's not
that kind of
what
killed.
that was,
So
huh?
that kind of killed your dream of boxing professionally. Like,
Yeah, they killed that one. And then I went to modeling. I went to modeling and modeling. She put me in modeling. That didn't work out, what I'm saying? Because I had ended up getting shot in my knee. You know what
mm.
I'm saying? So,
What happened? You got shot? What? You got into it with somebody, or just like a random type bullet that wasn't
uh,
meant for you? Or
it was meant for my ex. Well, no, it was. I'll say it was meant for me. It was meant for me, but it came from my ex, though. You know what I'm saying? It was meant for me, but it was because of what my ex did. It ended up causing me damage. It ended up
right,
causing me
right.
damage. I'm sorry. So,
Yeah. So guilty by association almost.
yeah, they wanted him, they wanted to kill him, and then they wanted to find him by finding me. And then when they found me in the strip club, basically I was in the strip club, I was dancing. I was in the club, I was dancing, and the nigga just walked up on me, and I can't really say too much, but I can tell you a little bit. Because it's gang related and it's really well known. So basically the nigga just really walked up to the club, and I should have knew better, because at that time, this was way back then, and at that time, like I used to pop tabs. Everybody was popping tabs back then. You know what I'm saying? But that's when the real tabs was out. So I was on some tabs, and I was dancing. I had just made $30,000 on stage. Got off. My girl had got my duffel bag. She was putting it up outside in the car, because I don't never when I'm on stage making a lot of money. I always got about 2 or 3 hoes on the floor, you know what I'm saying? My bitches, you know what I'm saying, with duffel bags with them and shit to get my money. So I don't ever go to the locker room with my money. My money's always walking out the club, and nobody knows really where it's going or who it's going with and who I gave it to, because it's always the transaction is always done a certain way where nobody know nothing. So when you try to come and rob me in the club, you're gonna be mad as fuck, because I'm not gonna have no money on me. But everybody else will.
But and there was a club out
And
in Houston. What was the name of the club?
yeah, yeah, it was out here in High Rollers. It
Okay,
was a
okay.
second high. It was a second High Rollers. But yeah, the nigga just walked up, and what I'm saying, basically like he was just like telling me that he wanted a lap dance, and see me on stage, and that he wanted some private lap dances and VIP. And I was like, well, look, man, okay, that's cool, but I ain't doing no fucking or nothing, no none of that, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And he was like, nah, you know what I'm saying. I was like, for how long? He was like, man, just give me like an hour or two. And I was like, all right, cool. Just give me 500. You know what I'm saying? Give me 500. I'll give you like an hour or so. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. I take care. Come on. And so I take him to VIP. But something was telling me, something was telling me like not to go. But I didn't know if it was the pills that I was on that was just having my stomach just, my body. Because sometimes the pills can have you discombobulated. So I didn't know if it was what my gut feeling, or was it the pills? You know. But I still went on and did it. And when I'm still,
Right.
went with the, I mean, when I went with the dude, went to VIP, whatever, we dancing and stuff. I'm dancing on him. Next thing you know, long story short, he gets a burn. I feel something cold on my side, and he asked me a question about somebody, and I was like, I don't know where they at. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing. I don't know where they at. And they were like, all right, well, you sure you want to die behind them? And I was like, man, I don't know where they at. And he was like, all right. Then he gets up and puts me on the couch, and then gets the pistol, put it on my knee. And then he was like, well, tell that nigga, you know what I'm saying, that he next or whatever. And this the message. And then he just house me and my knee just went boom, boom, popped up and down, bounced up and down, and then he just walked out of VIP and left. And then the girl that was in VIP, like all the way at the end, she heard the shit, but she didn't know that was me at the moment until later on. But she heard the gunshots or whatever, and then the security guards that was in front of the VIP. The club is so big and so loud with the music, and you know what I'm saying, and shit, it's boosts every motherfucking way with the music and loud that you couldn't really hear that pop. You know what I'm saying? You can't really hear it because music that we playing got that pop sound on it. You know what I'm saying? So we couldn't really like it blended in really, really, really good with that sound at that moment, bro. So nobody knew nothing until I was walking out limping. And then that's when the wave I was like, wait, what the fuck? What happened? Hold on. Woo, woo. And shit, I ain't saying nothing. I went to the locker rooms, you know what I'm saying, clean my shit, my stuff up. And I mean clean my leg up. And then my friend, my ex-friend just met me in the back and the back exit, and then we went in the car. And she used to work at the hospital as a nurse. I mean, as a
Wait, the club.
surgeon with the
So after all this happening, the
surgeon.
club still going on? Like the club didn't even shut down after that?
Yeah. No. For what?
What you mean for what? They just
It's a
had a
real
shooting in
gangster
there,
party,
motherfucker.
boy. It's
They
a
just had
real
a shooting in
gangster
that
party. What
motherfucker.
are you talking about? It's a real, don't nothing stop, nigga. It's a real gangster party. What
Oh
you
no, oh
mean?
no. See, that's why that's that. Let me speak on that. I don't like that. If a dancer gets hurt at a place of business, it should be looked into. You can't just stop, and that's wrong with him. They should have been able to stop
Listen,
everything and investigate into that
let me
shit.
tell you
Whether
something.
you couldn't
Let me
say
say,
anything or not. You know what I'm
but
saying?
let me
They
tell you
there.
something.
Go ahead.
Now, let me tell you something. When you in that game, when you in that lifestyle, when you in that type of building and that surroundings, like I know where you come from, but it's the same thing like snitching in the streets. Like if it's gang related and you know something, bro, you don't just up and hey, this nigga right here just stopped me and he a
No,
blood.
no,
Let me
no.
ask him for
I'm not
this
saying.
nigga
I'm not
and
saying you. I'm
I'm
not
not
saying
doing
you.
that.
I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying, like, as far as like a dancer getting shot, they don't know it's gang related. So all
They
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 know is you
know
supposed to be.
no when it but listen, but they don't give a
So
fuck though. That's place of
uh,
business. Don't ain't nobody fixing to call no laws. Don't nobody want that club shut down. You know, like don't nobody want none of that shit. Business keeps going, money keeps going, club keep going, and that's just that. Now, like I'm not gonna lie to you. Now,
I
if
mean,
you
you
one
don't,
of
you
them
don't.
bitches,
But let me ask you something. I mean, you don't see where that would be wrong though. Like if you up
yes.
in there, you supposed to be protected. You know what I'm saying? That was
No,
the.
you're not supposed to be protected. No, you're not.
So what's security for then?
Security is for the owners.
That's bullshit.
Let me
That's
tell you
bullshit.
something. I'm speaking. Let me look. I don't know what these other girls come on here and do with you, but I'm gonna keep them 1,000 with you.
I'm keeping one
Don't
thousand
let
with you.
no don't let nobody come on here and tell you nothing different than what I'm telling you when you decide to get in the game. All right. It's like you signing a contract without signing a contract. It's like saying I do without saying I do. It's like going to court and getting married without knowing who the fuck you being married to. There is no out until you actually, if you that powerful to get the fuck out, if you that blessed to get the fuck out, you gonna get out. But when you in the game, you said what is the security for? The security is for the owners. Now let the owner make you think that the security is for you. Bullshit. The security is really there to fuck you. That's what he really there to collect tips and fuck on you if you cute enough. And hustle if he got any little side weed and drug hustle that he wants to pass on to these girls in the locker room like cocaine and shit and sell them. That's what the fuck he really there for. But the owner got him there for his security. You get what I'm saying? Nobody should go
So
into that back office unless it goes to security. That's what that man up there is for.
so
If
wait,
I
so
get
wait, so
shot
wait.
or a bitch gets
So
shot in the
if that's the
club,
case, why they even walk y'all to y'all cars and shit like that? You know, they have
sometimes listen,
security.
Sometimes they do that shit. You fucking that nigga, or you just making a lot of money in that club. Niggas don't want nothing to happen to you, bro. They need you to come back. You know what I'm saying? They need them customers to come back that you keep running, that you keep bringing. Really, like real nigga shit. Ain't nobody favorite for nobody. Don't nobody give a damn about nobody, man. It's all about how much pussy you popped in my club and how much money you making and how much finesse I can finesse you into thinking that you number one in the club. I'll walk you outside. And sometimes I might even take you out on a dinner date. You know what I'm saying? Just to show my girls at the club a good time. You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing. But I don't really give a fuck about none of them. It's just my I'm just finessing these bitches so they can keep coming back. That's all these owners are doing. And these girls are
I
falling
think
for it. And the owners
I
giving
think
them all
I
these
think
drugs
some of
and
them
shit.
I think some of them are like that. I wouldn't say all. I've been in some places where yes, they have to look
What?
at their business, but I've been in some places where the people actually the
But listen, but it
security
depends
and
on what
stuff
type of
actually
clubs
care
you're
about.
talking about though too.
Right,
No, but it depends on what type of talking about too. You have specific clubs that they're gonna care about you, but don't no whole house give a fuck about a hoe.
right. True that. I feel for
I'm
that one
sorry to tell you that, bro.
because the hoes
But
don't care about them. So it's just matching energy.
they you said it by yourself. There you go.
Yeah, it's matching energy. If the hoes don't care, then fuck, I don't care. Like, why would I even risk my life for somebody who don't give a fuck about me? So, but I mean, that's a shame though, bro. And that's crazy that people live that type of lifestyle and get to that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
And
But
then the
it's
thing about it, but the thing about it is like I get a lot of girls, right? And a lot of young ladies, and I really, really be hating this because a lot of young ladies will come to me and they'll be like, status. They be young. They like 21, 22, 23, 24, you know, even 25s and shit. And they'll be like, you know, they want to go to the strip club. I cannot wait to go to the club. I'm fixing to pop this cat. You know what I'm saying? There's niggas and da 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 da. There is so much stuff that they so interested in as far as why they trying to go to the club. And then and I'm telling them it's like so that's where you think it's really that simple. You think that you fixing to walk in the club, go make a bag, and come out, and nothing gonna happen to you.
hmm.
That's you want to lie to yourself or lie to the game. Which one you want to do? Because the game you can never lie to the game. The game is always going to be there. That's why it's called game. You can't lie to the game and say I'm gonna run game on game. You can't run game on game. The game is here to run game on us, and the game got ran on us, and we got ran through. And now I don't know about the rest of them, but I figured out what the fuck the game was up to, and I played it, and I played a nice motherfucking role. You get what I'm saying? And I played chess. You feel me? And I won, and I got up out of there. And I look back, and I'm still seeing a lot of hoes that still stuck back there, or I'm just seeing a lot of hoes that still stuck back there by being dead. They dead. They died. They died a long time ago, and stuck in. They died being
So
stuck
what?
in the game.
So what got you out? What got you out?
Man, God,
You
for
remember the
one,
last time? You remember the last time you danced at a strip club, and you said that I'm just done with it. You remember it?
yes, but I've been done with a lot. I've been supposed to been done with a lot of shit. I've been tired of a lot of things before I started dancing. So yeah.
I mean, was it a particular situation that said, you know, I didn't had enough. It's time to switch around, change up. I'm
No,
done with
I
that
got locked
lifestyle.
up. I got pulled over and got locked up and went to prison.
Okay, so that little sit got your mind right. You had the time to
Yeah.
think and shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we gonna get to that this next episode. I mean, this next part. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna take a break, run this beautiful footage about more people getting involved, and then we're gonna be right back.